Should be fine. Okay. Good Lord. What a mess. Hi, guys. Hey, Emma. Is Kat with you? Surely she is. How's it going, everybody? Did everybody see last night Chris McDonough? That's why I wanted to do my live today instead of yesterday. Hey, Ran, Janet, Miss Tongue, Kaya's opinion. How are you? Yay, we're all together. Did you guys see Chris McDonough last night? That's why I didn't do my live last night. I was listening to this, and boy, um, I went through a lot of that video. I went through Hunter's, I re examined Hunter's interview, and hi, Kat. Um, I hope y'all are having fun. I love staying in hotels. Makes me feel like I'm on a vacation, even though sometimes I'm not. Um, yes, Chris McDonough does a great job, and he is so respectful to people. I would have had to just I would have that dog and the popper thing. I'd have been a nervous wreck. Poor guy. But he had a lot of red flags from the very beginning. Everybody hear me okay? I'm going to have to try that little trick. Yes, I'm a YouTuber and I'll give you free advertisement, advert as you call it, advert. Um, if you give me an upgrade, fluff my pillows, right? Um, that's great. I'm glad y'all are having a good time. I love when you guys from the UK. Hi, Jude. I love it when you guys tell us, the differences between America and England, how we word things like cheeky and just all the things that you guys say is it's neat to me. It's very cool. You're our fave. You ladies are so sweet, and you guys are just awesome. I seen your chat or your live on well, I guess it was the first night that you got there. And you were showing all your snacks and your goodies and stuff like that. Hi, Karen. Yes, Crime Stories Obsessed is in here with Kat. Emma and Kat are together vacationing or on holiday, as they call it. To me, over in England, they have such a proper way of speaking. It's very cool. Very cool. So when we're all done uh, chatting and visiting and loving on each other, we can talk about some of these things. Now, the one thing that I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to need some help, probably from Emma, how to um, like show bits and bobs of things on my channel, so that you can see. That way I could show you like pictures and video of things that have happened. I don't know how to do that. So I need a lesson on that. And let's see. There was a new picture out of Summer that makes her look older. And I don't believe that that is actually a true photograph. I think that was, and we know that she didn't have a bicycle. We know that. So I don't know how the bicycle came into it. Okay, I can do that. Oh, thank you. It is called um red velvet. Yeah, red velvet like the cake. My husband and I did have a long discussion yesterday um about me and my son moving out. And so he's been real decent about it. He's not having a fit or anything like that. So, oh, thank you. Um, oh, you guys are so nice. So, what I have done, because I know that I'm going to have to get a job and everything. Hey, sweet cat. I want to call you kitty cat, but I know that that might bother you. And I know that there are some uh, probably have a name like kitty cat, in their avatar. Room service. Oh, Chinese food. I love Chinese food. I do not like any kind of fish. You call her kitty cat? Okay. I don't know. She just seems like a kitty cat. I saw the coolest thing today on Amazon. Cat, you need to have a P.O. box or something so people can send you things, or I can send it to Emma's. It is a coffee cup that has a lid and a spoon, and it's pink, and it has kitty cat on it. It has a picture of a little kitty cat. And when I saw that, I thought, oh, cat, what has Karen got? My husband is so picky, he won't eat nothing. I mean, he's really picky. It's like I don't know, I could live on Mexican food. I know that. I love Mexican food. Hi, Eve. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. Eve is doing really well on her channel. And I love the way that she shows respect to the spirits. And I'm the same way. Um, they're people. They're still people. Now there are bad ones that aren't, but we know the difference, don't we? Yeah, she's good. There is one lady on that's kind of weird. She does like pictures and says weird things. She's just weird. It's like a news. She calls herself a news crew or something like that. Yeah, me too, Karen. I could eat anything Mexican. Your granddad, Fred. Um, I could do a reading. I mean, I don't know how Eve does it, but all I need is a picture and a first name, and I just call on them. And sometimes this happens quite a bit to me. It's like I can get a spirit to come to me, but it's like somebody else wants to talk more, and I'll say things, but it's not actually from this person. It's from somebody that's with them, but they're all connected as a family because no matter what, even in passing, we are all still connected. Friends, family, and sometimes just being gifted or, psychic medium, whatever you call yourself, um, well, that uh, I don't know. It's almost like being, and this is the way that I explain how I am. Is I feel like I am on a by a ocean, and I'm like this big light beacon that is just flashing for all the boats, and all and all the spirits. And that's how I am because they're always with me. They're always there, and I just choose to talk to them or I choose not to. It just um have that ability to do that. And it's very very rewarding when you get confirmation that what you said, you heard from this person or saw, because a lot of times they show things like instead of talking it, some of them do, but some of them more or less they show you things, and it's kind of like pantomimes or Italian rose. That's beautiful. Hello, welcome. Yes, we'll talk about summer, and we'll talk about my lives always seem to go just to a random place. Um, but yeah, my parents are both like this. Um, and I did a live on a Sunday, and it was Spiritual Sunday. Um, and I had a psychic come in here, and her name is Amy Casey, and she lives in San Diego, California, if I'm not mistaken. And she kind of did a little reading on me and explained to me that my dad is like right here. He's right here all the time. And I know it, but I mean, she explained him to me and everything. I would love to get more from a psychic. I would love to get more information uh, on things, and I won't say anything, but it'd be kind of hard, being that I have said things about my private life, you know. Janet. Oh, I'll just put it up here. I keep forgetting to do stuff like that. My past 3 readings, my dad doesn't let anyone else through. He has much to say, tells me about other loved ones, but doesn't let them through. Hmm. I love doing readings. I do because that's my that's what I know I can do truly, and maybe I can help somebody through doing that. I have a very important question. Does anyone else remember seeing a picture of a red Subaru being taken off Ben Hill Road on a car carrying tow truck? I feel somehow, I feel sure I saw it, but I can't find it anywhere. That's a good question. Um, I haven't seen it. I know I'm sure that they looked at all the vehicles. Oh, surely they did. Um, that's weird. They had to have. What about what Chris McDonough was talking about? The blue pickup truck. Um, Allie was saying. Let me see. Okay, Allie did know about the blue truck, or how did Allie know about the blue truck being moved by Grandis's trailer? What does she know? And that's just my note. Um, Grandma didn't know. Now I'm talking about Allie's grandma didn't know Dawn, but says he loved Summer to death. And Grandma says she didn't know Summer, but Allie is the one who said he loved Summer to death. I gotta fix that because it looks like it's running together. Um, and everybody there, Leslie, Allie knew immediately. Um, and she said it that Summer's gone. I just can't believe Summer's gone. And it had only been 2 weeks, he said at that time. 2 or 3 weeks. Um, when when Chris McDonough was doing this interview. And he said the main the main two things that were that stood out in this interview was Leslie and Grandma, because those two seemed to want to take over the interview every time that Chris McDonough asked Allie a question. One of the two, either the grandma or Leslie, was answering these questions, which he did not. I mean, he didn't appreciate it, but he never loses it or says, "I'm hush. I'm talking to so and so." Thank you for what? I don't know what I did. Was the car reportedly broke down? Don Prop. Yeah, I want to know what everybody is thinking about this situation. Now, that picture of Summer, I believe, was faked. How some people know how to do all that to make her look older or look like she's holding on to this bicycle or whatever. I think that picture is just totally fake. The planting flowers, that was fabricated. The red truck, that was fabricated. There is a lot of bull crap going on. I don't think Dudley did anything, and I think the only thing Andy was ever done was sell drugs. Now, Andy was accused of being on the property by Dawn reported that in a phone call. Okay. Hunter says Candace got a call from Dawn. And this is when they were in the line. at the Walgreens saying the guy named Andy was on the property trying to touch little kids. Um, so this is how Andy was brought into this story. But Andrew, which is Jody Sue's other half, um, he was the drug dealer for Don and Candace, or at least Candace with the marijuana. Um, so that's how he got drug into this. I don't think he had anything to do with it, and I don't think Jody Sue had anything to do with it. Just PG is telling everybody that Jody Sue and Andrew did this because they were not allowed to get the property from Don and Candace. So, um, at one time, I did have Jenna, sorry, I always call her Jenna, but Jenna, um, on the panel. I had her up here one time. She just came in to chat and she was willing to come up. And if anybody else wants to come up and talk today, I will gladly get you up here. I'll drop a link for you. Just let me know. Um, I like one person at a time because that way nobody's screaming over each other or anything like that. But I don't like screaming anyway, so that won't happen. But there's remarks of maybe she was buried under this blue pickup. And I remember saying, that she was on the property, and I felt like Grandma took her and dumped her when she took off. But I have talked to Summer since then many times, and I know I believe her. She tells me she's still on the property. She says she's close to home. And I do believe that from the property where they're at, there is a place where they can go, Dawn and Candace, where they can see where she is. She is on, yeah, that turned into a witch hunt. It sure as hell did. It did. I still believe that Summer got into something that she shouldn't have. And it could have been that orange pop. I don't know. But I'm still saying Candace took her breath. And it doesn't mean that Candace strangled her or put the pillow over her head or anything like that. I just feel like Candace is the responsible party in this. Hi, Blanche. um, but if Summer really is still on the property, which is what she tells me, then I believe Grandma took care of Summer's body. I do. And I know we all want Summer to be alive. We all do. But even almost 7 months ago, I knew she was gone. I knew it. I felt it. I know it's weird. Maybe Eve can explain how we know things and we can see things. I'm in Kansas. She's in Tennessee. But I don't know how it works. I really don't. Oh, thank you, Karen. they have showed pictures of Dudley, and not his wife, though. Yeah, Janet. But we have heard his wife on the phone, and they didn't even know that Summer was a girl because her head was shaved. But if you look at the pictures of her with milk, and you look at pictures of her on the TikTok video when she is swimming, her hair is it's still short, but it's longer than when it was shaved. And you guys, I mean, a lot of you probably know I do readings, um, and I can do them live if that's what you want, or I do them through my email, um, and I just ask for $50 in towards my PayPal, because I try to keep that separate from YouTube. Um, but yeah, and I'm trying to right now sell everything that I possibly can, um, to get enough money to get the hell out of here. Because I mean, I can get out of here, but once I get there, I need to have money to get a place to live. You know what I mean? And I don't want an apartment unless I have to. I'd like a small 2-bedroom house just for me and Dylan, and preferably just a small backyard. Um, I don't know. I don't know how strong I am, but I did have a good conversation with him. That's the most we've talked in a long time. I mean, because I mean, we don't talk. We have there's nothing there, and there's nothing there. Uh, he's the reason I decided that it was over was because he gets mad about something so stupid, and he will hide my car keys, the keys to the garage. He Yeah, you have a nice place, Emma. And see, before I met Glenn, me and Dylan did have a little house. It was I almost bought this house. The guy was going to sell it to me for $5,000 because where the place where I am is very um it's very economical. It's easy. It's not my house is a 2-story house. The garage is big enough for 6 cars. Um it there's I mean, it needs work. It definitely does. But the thing is, we got a 15-year loan for 3% interest, and the loan was for like $38,000. And in Oklahoma, to get this, what we have here in Oklahoma, it would probably be about $100,000. He's trying to make you feel like you're crazy. Well, the thing is, he'll get mad and he'll stare at me. And I told him, I said, you know, you don't realize how smart I am, Glenn. I said, I know that this stare down tactic, and I'm looking at him the whole time, I know that it is a game for you to see, to try to make me look away first, and I'm not going to do it. You know, I've been manipulated before by my first husband. Oh my god, ugh, it was terrible, but I got out, and my sister said, "I'm glad you got out because I knew if you didn't get out, you were going to die." I said, "Yep." I would have taken my own life. That's how bad it was, because I thought that that was the only way out. Um, but I didn't, and he was telling me, my husband that I have now was telling me something, and I said, "I've been divorced before. I know how to work this shit." So, but I we have separate accounts, all that kind of stuff. It's just it's gonna be really hard. And my son is wanting out of here so bad. He's like, "Mom, you don't need money. I got money. I work." And I'm like, no, I'm the mother. You're the child. You shouldn't be taking care of me." And he said, "Why? The Mexicans do it." I'm like, "What the hell?" But to him, it doesn't matter, but it does to me. I don't want my son supporting me. I'm being well, on that, on the hills, hills on the hills, high hills on the hills. Yeah, I don't think. I'm sure it's all for clicks and views and money and all that crap. But as long as they don't go on private property, harass anybody, break any laws, hurt anybody, I don't see anything wrong with it. But I do have video um, of how um, MGL likes to use the N word. I have that. Um, I I save a lot of videos and stuff from other channels, and you know, people need to realize you can delete stuff, but it's still out there because people record it. Recorded crime documentaries. Um, I think I have some. I was deleting a lot of stuff the other day. And deleting too. I mean, you can that doesn't really make it go away. Um, and it doesn't make it right, the things that people are doing and deleting. They're all going to end up in jail before they leave. Uh, what are they doing? I haven't been keeping track. I don't um Blowhard Betty and Snotty Go Lightly. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't see anything wrong if they're not breaking any laws, or hurting anybody. But I don't like the fact that people make money off of Summer or any little kid. That's not the way it works. Oh, yeah. What Molly did to Kat. Um, She is just an evil, backstabbing, two-faced racist, and I don't like that. Those are, I mean, I don't allow racism here. I mean, I don't feel that it's fair to boot somebody, but those I will, because that kind of stuff just doesn't work with me. I mean, I am Native American, so I know how our people were treated, and still to this day are being treated bad. So I totally understand racism and I don't appreciate it. You hit the nail on the head. Yeah. With well, I've been, even though I haven't really been in YouTube for a long time, I've been around long enough to see different creators and their true colors. Because I'm old. Um, but yeah, I've seen a lot of YouTubers and their true colors come out and they lose their channel. And I don't understand how she's still around. I don't understand how, yeah, be wise. And I've learned very recently not to get attached to a person and try to uh, protect that person and be a friend, you know. Um, you just can't do it. Which, you know, I'm just glad that I found out someone's true colors before I went any farther, you know. Um, I guess I'm missing that conversation. Who's Olivia? Who's Olivia? I don't know who that is. Well, the thing is, Molly has always been the way she is now. She's always been that way. It was said Robin went to the police filming her daughter. Mm, I don't understand that. Karen, hey Jude says, Karen, she was talented with a great voice. Was Chronicles of Olivia. She has a YouTube channel. Hmm. What she has a great voice, huh? Hmm. Did anybody watch Emerald Flowers live? That was last night too. I will help you and look out for you. I don't know who you're talking about, but thank you for looking out for somebody. She is very talented and does a great job with her videos. Very talented young lady. God, I'm gonna have to check that out. Um, Robin's daughter. Huh? I just Chronicles. Let me see this. Chronicles of Olivia that worked with Bullhorn Betty, Blowhard Betty, whatever. And Jay. JLR. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. And Molly. JLR. Is that Laura? Robin just asked them to take down the video of Robin's daughter. Oh, yeah, don't, that's not cool. They were taking pictures of somebody's child. That's bad. Oh, thank you, Emma. So I've never seen emerald flowers before. And she was having technical difficulties yesterday when she was trying to do her live. So it was kind of, I couldn't make out a lot. Maybe she'll do it again. The young girl who was with them filming. Hey, Dolly. Every time I hear that name, Dolly, I think of Dolly Parton, and I just love her. I love Dolly Parton. When I was little, I thought she was beautiful, which I mean she is. But Jonathan Lee Riches, is he a YouTuber too? Putting minor children is not acceptable. Yep. Yeah, no, it's not. And it makes me kind of worry for the ones who actually do um like family videos. I mean, some of these people are really good people, you know. I just they're putting their kids out there. There's a lot of creepos, you know. And Robin's address was put out there. Yep. That's not cool. Things like that, when YouTubers do stuff like that, you know, show pictures of somebody's children or show somebody's phone number and address and private information, they should be taken down and out forever, in my opinion. Now, here, I mean, we can discuss, you know, the fact that Summer is um, no longer with us. She's deceased. Um, and we can talk about, unfortunately, that's my theory. I don't think that she was given away because of UPS of DCS or whatever they call it there. I don't think that she was taken away because they were coming to get her. I can't. I mean, there's a lot of theories, yes. A lot of things that could have happened to her, unfortunately. But I did want to mention, and I hope that Emma and Kat, you are still in here, and Eve, anyone with a YouTube channel, because I have thought about this, and with this case, this is a big clue. I mean, there's several big clues, and I don't know if anybody else has caught this, noticed this, or what. But let me get rid of this. Okay. If grandma had a prepaid phone where she was in the car loading the minutes at that pond or anytime. Why would she have AT&T, or they said she had AT&T, and that's why Candace used grandma's phone. I can understand bad cell phone reception because I live out in the middle of freaking nowhere. So I do understand that. But they had cell phones, they had service. Any cell phone is going to allow a 911 call. And why would Candace put her phone down after she talked to Dawn, right? That was God knows where, or was he in the house? Okay. Then she puts the phone down, goes to Grandis prepaid AT&T cell phone. Does AT&T have like loadable phones? Does anybody know? Candace said she put down her phone after talking to Dawn. Dawn was at work in another place. So why would she put her phone down to call 911 on grandma's phone? Do you get what I'm saying? Because that is a big red flag in my opinion. And last night, I cannot believe Chris McDonough didn't say anything about this. But he said, and I don't know how to replay it for you guys, but if you've watched it or can go rewatch it, in the beginning of the interview with Hunter, Hunter said that Candace, and because Chris asked who was there, and he said Candace and Summer, and that she went in to change Summer into a swimsuit. But he also says, because Chris McDonough overlaps the same questions. Oh, let's go back to this. Oh, let's go back to that to see if there's any variation in what is said. Okay. So he says that it was Candace and Summer, but not until after we got Grandma. So, did Summer stay at the hospital with Grandma? Where was Summer? Did Summer stay with Grandma at the hospital? Did who had Summer? Where was 5-year-old Summer? If he says, but not until we got Grandma. Now, I know he's a kid, and I know that he has a hard time explaining stuff because we need to look at that. Yeah, we do. Because I don't know if AT&T service works on a disposable phone. But didn't Candace also say she spoke to Don during his whole drive home? Yes, she did. So if she's able to do that, you tell me why she couldn't have called 911 from her own damn phone in her own town. Makes no sense to me. And it makes no sense to me why Hunter said what he said about Candace being there and Summer, but not until we got Grandma. What did he mean by that? Where was Summer at that time? Go back and watch the the interview that Chris McDonough did with, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read the chat and talk. Um, Go back at Chris McDonough's interview when he does it with Hunter. Hunter says this. And the red flag for Chris McDonough was well, the part about only being gone at this point, missing for 2, 3 weeks. But Allie says, I just can't believe Summer's gone. She know that Summer's gone? Did Candace say something to her when she spoke to her on the phone? What did Candace tell Allie? Why do people talk like this if they don't know something? To me, if they say things like this, they have to know something. And Leslie says, well, I think Candace did something to her because she was jealous of Summer. She didn't want a girl. She knew from past experience that Candace was abusive to her children, neglectful, abusive. She didn't really care what they were doing as long as they weren't bothering her and she could get high. Basically, that's the lifestyle. Why did CPS, whatever they're called in their town, why sorry, I keep going back and reading the chat. She said that Candace was jealous of Summer, and all this I said in my first reading, June 26th, that she didn't like Summer. She was jealous of the attention that she got from Dawn and that she didn't get. And I know that probably sounds weird to a lot of us, but in a sense, it was like Summer was the other woman in Dawn's life. That's the sense that I'm getting from Candace towards Summer. That's my opinion. And I do want to know y'all's opinion too on what's going on. If you believe in this new picture or not. Personally, I don't. I think it's very computer generated by somebody that knows how to do that stuff. Oh, thank you, May. I hope you're well. Are you okay? But why, I keep going back to this damn phone because if she could talk to Dawn, for 45 minutes, which I don't believe, we do need to find out though about AT&T. I mean, if you get a phone from Walmart or Dollar General, those that you have to refill every time you run out of minutes. That I don't know if AT&T services those phones. Why would they if you have to buy the card with so many minutes on it? Does AT&T go down that much. I mean, I know they have a high standard, so I don't know if they would go to prepaid phones or not. Oh, yeah, those long teeth on the bottom, yeah. See, that I guess they some of them, that one wasn't very good. Um, I think they were I feel that was generated, computer generated photo. Um, let me know what you guys think. Let's see. Um, Chris said it was more than a red flag. It was more like a rocket. Um, because Leslie was wanting to take over the interview. Leslie answering questions asked by Chris to Allie. So Chris would ask Allie questions, and what's her name? Leslie would answer. And to me, as an adult, that's just rude. I mean, kids interrupt, um, and we teach them not to do that. But there's a lot of adults that are doing that in this case, and not just Leslie. There's a lot. And Chris McDonough is going to do the breakdown of all these other interviews and stuff. Candace, he's going to do tomorrow. So, let's see, tomorrow's Tuesday. So, probably Wednesday, I'll do another live and we'll talk about that one. Um, because I see a lot of inconsistencies, and I'm just watching it from YouTube. I'm not actually there. Um, I guess if you're there, there's probably more distractions. So that's why we catch things. But he does want somebody, Chris McDonough is asking somebody if they know satellite stuff in imagery. He's wanting them to get a hold of him because he is needing satellite images of, I think, the blue pickup is what he's looking for. The one that was on, or is on, I don't know if it's still there. The blue pickup that's parked by grandma's camper has no tires, no motor, no insides, nothing. But I think he's wanting to see, when the truck was here and then when it was moved. And that's what I'm thinking. Hi, Cat's Eye. I have seen you on other things. Maybe um, Crime Stories Obsessed. Love Chris McDonough. I would love to meet him and Amy Ellen. That's my dream come true. Ellie claimed it was moved. Yeah, she claimed that the blue truck was moved over by grandma's camper. Um, so what do you think? What is it? Google meth while was I googled meth while I was at it. Yeah, I love Chris McDonough. Cat's Eye, do you have a channel? If anybody has a channel, you can put it down in the, or because I don't know how to drop links. I really don't. But you can put it up in the chat. That'd be fine. I don't have a problem with people advertising their channel or anything like that. This is not a channel that's just my opinion. I think it's for everybody's opinion. Rather, you know, I believe the same way or not, you should have the right to voice your opinion on someone's panel. And that is this one. I mean, if I had several people come up on panel at one time, they'd all be talking over each other, and I don't want that. I mean, I want to hear what somebody has to say and give them that attention, you know, like you're paying attention. Um, did you see Allie promote prompt H to see when the grandma looked at all? Ellie. I've seen that where Allie or the grandma looked at Allie like, say something, say something. Or, she was looking at her that way. And I've seen her do that twice. And she stared at Allie for a long time. And I was like, what's up with that? I know I caught her one time telling uh, uh, Allie to pull her shirt down. Oh, you love my channel and it's drama free. Thank you. I love people being here that's, you know, calm. And I mean, yeah, we all get kind of, I don't mind the riled up, but like the fighting and stuff, no. That don't go over here. And I don't, like I said, I don't want to boot anybody. I just ask them not to do it. It's maybe a good place to be. I really would like to hear what you guys think about some of these things or your theories or anything like that. And if you watch Prayer Garden, she likes to blame Jody Sue for doing something to Summer and wanting the land. Um, I don't buy that, but I want to know um, what you guys think. What do you think about different theories? Did she ever get out of that truck? I was told um, that probably no, she did not. She didn't get out of the truck that day. And I think that the reason that the dogs didn't hit on those vehicles, that truck especially, was because she wasn't actually dead yet. But she was doped up so bad that she was probably just, I hate to be this way, but I feel I just spit it out. I'll just tell you. She was not dead yet in that truck when they took her out and got rid of her. And I feel like Grandma, they all know and they're all lying. Jackie Dobbs. Is he that old man that shaved every hair on his body? That's us right there. I'm glad you're all here. To me, he's a creep. Now, just because somebody's creepy, or I can't think Candace alone knows summer is where summer is. I think Dawn has been. Well, yeah, and in a sense, I believe that too. Um, I know what you're saying, and yes, I have that feeling too. If not drugged up, snake bit. uh, I'll tell you what. Hold on. You do not want to live where I'm living. My allergies are so freaking bad all the time. Ugh. I wonder if they're going to be like that when I go home. Drives me crazy. And I take Claritin and I use a nasal spray, but it doesn't work very well for me. Did Chris McDonough last night, did he say that Hunter, he said that Hunter said that he hadn't been up to Dawn and Candace's in a year or over a year. Didn't uh did he say that that was a red flag because he didn't believe that? Allergic to the state, apparently. Oh. Hello, Zabe. Yeah, they do. Well, and my son has a deviated septum, and we were going to get that fixed. He's got braces on. What am I going to do about all that? I got to get his shot records and his school records, and I mean, can I have that all mailed when I have an address, or what do I do? I mean, some of the things I'm going to have to find out about. Um, he said the biggest red flag of all. The biggest red flag of all is the milk photo. And once they got to the photograph of the milk, Summer laying on the milk, they were saying that picture was taken right out in front of their house. Did you see that? And after that question was said to Hunter, he started wavering in his story. They fell out around September or October, so 9 months ago. So do you think does anyone think that Summer's been gone longer than the almost 7 months she's been gone? Who thinks she's been gone longer than what was reported? I'd like to know. I would like to know. Do you guys think that Summer has been gone longer than what she's reported to be missing? Is it possible? I got 30 people in here. Wow. Thank you guys for being here. Um, I would like to hear opinions. Um, it's possible, isn't it? I just got a really weird feeling whenever I read the. I don't know where it came from. Um, Maybe it's Summer telling me that it's been longer. I would have to get into that kind of energy. I mean, because you have to really pay attention. It- I feel like, gosh, I mean, I feel like she's right here by my chair, right by my side. I feel something coming on. I think the boys should have some said Summer had been gone longer. They may have. We don't know what those boys have said yet. And I don't you want to know? I mean, I know we can't know, but I would like to know what they said. Um, What's Kathleen say? It's possible that the video of her swimming wasn't taken that day. And the picture of her on the milk could have very also been from a different day. Yeah. Well, oh, mercy. Have you heard of Donna Serafina? Thoughts in Summer? Yes, I have. And I like Donna Serafina. At first, I was like, oh no, another psychic. And I was thinking, just watch her. And because I can tell immediately, you know, um, church videos come out about Summer a few days prior. I'm not sure. And there's always something with that church too. Everybody is drawn to that church. That it's not um, a good thing. They're kind of I've heard them called a cult. So just I don't know. Um, it's kind of creepy. I mean, it's always been kind of creepy to me too. Um, but with me, I go by my gut feeling about things, and I don't know. I think there. Had to fix that. 35 people in here. Hey, welcome, welcome. Um, we're going over the Summer Wells case and all the new evidence and pictures and blame gaming going on. We're talking about that. So welcome everybody. Um, I would like to hear opinions, thoughts, and we've talked about that blue pickup, and we've talked about Chris McDonough's interview from last night. We've been going over that. Um, he says, Chris McDonough says the milk photo is the biggest red flag. And he never really explained any more than that. However, um, yeah, uh, that is the biggest red flag, because now I'm starting to have thoughts of, what if what if she has been gone longer? We don't know. Um, I mean, I know what I saw, and what I saw is correct, but I never thought about the timeline before. And I have goosebumps all over me. So that is telling me that I'm on to something. Um, Spirits tell me that, because I get goosebumps. And I can talk to Summer, and I mean, she's fine. She doesn't like the fighting. Um, she doesn't miss her mother. She does miss her father, kind of, she said. Um, I don't believe some of the vision. Well, I can't say I don't believe her visions, because I didn't see it, but I don't believe that Summer was killed in that way. Um, I just don't think so. Not the way that I'm not seeing the same thing. So, um, I mean, I feel like Candace was responsible, and that's just my opinion. And allegedly, whatever I got to say. But I really do. And I think her mom took care of it. And Don was told a story, and he repeated it, and he repeated it. But I think, well, I know, let me just put it that way. I know that there was a time when Candace broke down and she told Don the truth. And he was very upset with her, but he carried that story out because he didn't want to go to prison. This is what happened. Um, and I can see it. I wish there was another psychic in here that could tell me. Um, well, Summer, I don't know if she still is. I think she kind of does still hang on Gabby, because once Gabby got there, um, hyper little Summer ran over to her and started hanging on her because she's pretty, you know. Voices behind the wall. Hi, Cher. Welcome. Um, I'm still getting things on Summer, and I couldn't help bring it in because um I needed to get it out and voice what I was seeing. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just do that. I can't help it. But I still believe in my visions that I got. Oh, thank you, Cher. You didn't have to do that, but welcome. Um, I feel that I forgot where I was going with that. she kind of thank you for your $5 super sticker. That's very nice. Thank you. Hopefully, um, yeah, everybody's going, hi, Cher, hi, Cher. I hope you do, and I know you do share, believe in, abilities and mediums and psychics and everything like that. And I was just born like this, and I still got the goosebumps going on. Um, I have good energy in the chat. Um, yeah. Would you like to come up? I can drop a link for you and meet you properly. That would be cool. I always want somebody to come up and talk. It makes it so much funner. Um, it really does. But if you'd like to come up, you're more than welcome. I can drop a link. Hi, Marcy. Look who's here. Oh, thank you. I would love to come on your show. Um, I I I read people. I'll warn you. Warn you ahead of time. But yeah, get a hold of me. I can email you. Um, yeah, I'd love to. Oh, cool. Okay, let me invite. Let's see if it'll work. Hey, there you go. It worked. It worked. I'm pretty stupid when it comes to computer stuff, so you'll have to forgive me. Looks like you brought some people with you. People's going, oh, look, Cher's over there. Shut up, Cher. Well, I've been called worse than crazy. It's funny because when I was little, my dad called me Cher. Hey, Cher. That's how he talked. No, she's fine. Hopefully you got the link. Oh, yeah, yeah. I would love to have some help, Angie. Hey, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Let me see if I can get this off the screen. Um, what's up, Cher?
Oh, just healing. I don't think I've caught one of your shows before, so I was just actually laying in bed after my appointment. I had to take my dentures in and out today, so I'm extra sore.
Oh God, I bet.
Oh,
Um,
I almost can't believe they do that right after like extracting a whole mouth of teeth, like it because you're taking them out to clean them and then shoving them right back on those sore
I
gums. And it's like,
know.
holy crap, it's a lot.
Leave them in.
Yeah, I left him in for the first 5 days because I was
Oh,
afraid that if I took him out, the
uh-huh.
top one was so tight. I kept fearing that if I tried to take it out, that it would pull the clots out and I'd get
Yeah,
dry socket, like
right.
17 of them.
Uh-huh.
So I was too scared, so I left it in. I left them both in for the first five days. So it's been a week today.
Wow. Congratulations. So they're just the ones that you can take in and out. Cause see, I don't
Mhm.
want the screw in kind because that would oh, I couldn't handle that.
Went in this thinking that like in a year or two I'd end up getting them screwed in,
Uh-huh.
but I am not gonna do that now. But I have several years. He told me today my bone density and structure is still really good, that I wouldn't
Oh,
even need to think about that for another like 7 or 8 years. So
mm. I need teeth bad. I only have 7 on the top and like, I don't know, maybe 10 on the bottom.
That's
Uh,
about what I had. And the ones I had were either broken or they had such bad holes in them. Like the pain I have today, I almost gave up the third day in. The first 72 hours are the worst. I thought I
oh,
made a mistake and I thought maybe I felt horrible. Like, did I make a mistake? Maybe I
you're
wasn't mentally
scaring
ready
me.
for this. Yeah, because you watch all these people and they do they do that. They get their teeth pulled, whatever, all their teeth, and then they do this, and then you see these videos and they're crying, "Oh my goodness, oh my God, I'm just so happy, thank you," and that's all you see when you watch the videos. You don't
Yeah.
see everyone being truthful, and sometimes, like I thought there was something wrong with me because I'm like, why am I not
Why am I
having that
hurting so
moment?
bad?
Yeah, why am I not crying and happy about my smile right now? Why am I not having the same moment all these people are having? But I
Yeah.
feel a little bit different today about it. I feel better today. Today is a good day.
Good. Good.
Even though it's painful, like I he shaved down a little that was poking into my upper lip and that was creating a lot more pain that I shouldn't have had.
Oh,
So
okay.
hopefully that makes a big difference. But yeah, I just it's normal. Anyone that's gonna go through this, don't be scared, but I think it's
I
normal. You have
am.
to mourn the loss of you lost a body part. You lost all your natural teeth,
Right.
and
Forever. Yeah.
forever. And
Yeah.
so I think and yeah, I think it's normal to I think a lot of people don't want to scare others on like their videos they make. They just want to be
Yeah.
encouraging, and so they leave a lot of the shitty parts out. And
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah. I'm very scared to do it. But right now I'm in the process of leaving my second husband. So I would love to get it done before I leave, but it's expensive. It's like $3,000 and insurance doesn't pay for it.
hmm yeah, for all together. But I have a dentist and a denture clinic, so it's a team of people. Um, and so I have these ones in now, and I in the so it was like 2,300 to get them all pulled, and then it was 5,200 for the denture clinic. But
Oh my god, oh,
that's everything though, guys. That is
ugh,
all. That's a year of office visits included.
oh,
So so it's not just the dentures and in that price. It's I can go see him anytime there's a problem,
so
anytime
you
in the
might
next
have to
year.
have them refitted or something like that. My mom did.
Yep. So yeah, you shave some down today, and then I go back in 10 days, and then so he says it takes about a year for your gums to be fully healed and in the place that they'll be in. And at that point, I'm actually going to get a second set of dentures. So these are not my final. At the end
Right.
of the year, I'll actually have my final dentures. I'll be refitted and scanned when my gums are fully healed, and I go pick up my final set of dentures then.
That sounds so scary. I'm
It's
sorry. It's like, "Oh, how could you go through all of that?" I hate well, I do. I don't like dentists. It's not that it's a personal thing. I don't like them pulling my teeth and stuff. And that's my
Mhm.
problem. I always wait until they're so bad they have to be
And
pulled.
that's yeah, there's no other option but a root canal or pulling them.
Yep.
I was the same way, and finally I was just like, well, I've got 17 teeth left. I had no molars whatsoever, so I was already and I had my mouth is full of infections. So I was always
Wow.
in pain, always have infections, which just brings your entire body like you just are down, right?
Yeah.
And it was just bad. I couldn't eat what I wanted anyway. So it's like I might
Mhm.
as well just I should just get them all pulled, and yeah,
Yeah.
but I definitely was not mentally prepared. I had a 9.5 pound baby I gave birth to naturally, no epidural,
Yeah.
no nothing.
Uh-huh.
And I can honestly say I've never experienced pain like the first 72 hours of dentures.
Damn. Oh, I'm ready to go out and get some damn dentures now.
I think, yeah, I don't want to scare people away, but I don't want to just put the happy stuff online either. I want
Yeah,
people to know that when
yeah.
they're feeling like, holy cow, how come I'm not excited right now? I want them to know that's normal. But already it's 1 week today, and a lot of you probably saw that sad video I did a week ago, and
I didn't.
I was in so much pain. Like I even kept asking my husband, like, should I post this? Because I don't want to scare people from getting it. But
Well,
then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest. That's me,
yeah,
right? So
yeah. And that's part of you, and that's why they watch you.
yeah.
Um, I mean, I have commented and stuff to you before, get a hold of me and um yeah, because I know that you're open to people like me,
Hmm.
and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'd love to have you on sometime. So I caught a little bit as you were kind of going in. You think Candace and Grandma did something? What is your tell me your thoughts and your feelings and your energy on
Well, I know that Candace is responsible.
this?
She took Summer's breath in some way. I do not know how. Um, but because when I did my reading on Summer, I could feel like somebody's taken my breath away, like I'm
Mhm.
struggling to breathe. Um, and I think that, when Candace did the interview with Chris McDonough, she said, "Yeah, we got home and she just jumped right up and got out of the truck." No, she did not.
Mm-mm.
She didn't. And
If
I
she
think
didn't jump right up at freezing cold milk on her face, I don't know
she
about that.
she did not die yet, but
Mm.
Candace was called on because she couldn't, or the story goes, she couldn't find Summer, but she was on the phone with Dawn and another. Dawn was supposed to be way at work, but she drops the phone, goes to get grandma's AT&T prepaid phone. Does that happen? Can you get a prepaid phone and use an AT&T service? And if so, why would you have to download your time in it? I'm not understanding that, but she puts her phone down and goes and gets Grandis's phone to call 911. If she was talking to Dawn, why couldn't she just call 911? That makes
Um,
no sense.
the reason she got her mom's phone, in my opinion, after how close I get with Robin and all that, and what they have told me, Robin is always, if she's not there with them in person, she's on video call with them all the time. She told me Dawn and Candace each have two phones each, and that
Wow.
when if she's on a video call with Dawn will then call Candace on the other phone, and that they'll all like hold the phones up together. Like this is what Robin told me, and so a part of me has wondered maybe somebody else was on her phone on a video call, and so then they're like call 911 or whatever, and so she
Yeah.
used her mom's call. Yeah, I don't know.
That just didn't make any sense to me. And I have seen Summer. I have talked to Summer, and she tells me. And see, I thought Grandma took her away when she went wherever she went to
Mhm.
Illinois or whatever. Um, but Summer tells me, because I've asked her where she is, because people say, well, if you're psychic, you would know where she is. That doesn't work that way. But when I talked to Summer, I thought, I'm just going to ask her. And she tells me she's close to home. She's close to the
I
house.
I believe that because I just think that those people are the
And that
type that
goosebumps
need to
bad.
watch. Yeah, that they need to know. Um, yeah, I believe that. I've said I believe that it's somewhere where they can easily
See it.
access and see.
They
Yeah.
can see and they can watch where she is to know nobody's messing with her. And
Hmm.
I'm telling you, I feel goosebumps like no other. And that means to me that I'm onto something and that I'm correct.
Hmm.
I mean, that's how it works for me. And I mean, I Summer's right here with me. I mean, I can't. I mean, I can ask her, but I already know these questions. The only question that I need to ask her now is has have you been gone longer than what your mama and daddy say? You know, I have to figure out a way to ask her that question to where she can understand and respond to me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's so weird um to do readings online because I have to get in that groove that I have to reach that level of my spirit guides and things like that. I don't know how to explain it.
Hmm.
It's weird. But I have done readings live on my show.
It's probably harder. You must pick up on all the energy of everybody, like even in the chat and stuff.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
read people in chat before without seeing anything, just knowing. And they'll say, "Yep, that's right," you know. But if I'm not right, I want to know that too. But
Mm,
the thing is, I'm right. It may not be for this certain person, but it's for somebody. You know what I mean?
mm.
Um,
Mr. Share is here also.
oh, hi,
Hello,
Mr. Share. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
All right. Um, better. I've got quite a few watching, and I appreciate it. You brought lots of people with you. I have not seen your new smile. I will have to go
Oh,
check that out. I'm see, not bad, huh?
no, it's better today. I get through the first week, people. I promise it will get better. I just
I,
felt like it was hopeless, honestly. I felt like I made a huge mistake until today.
I am scared. I
Don't
am.
be. Just make sure you don't have anything to do for a week. Seriously, because I
Oh,
didn't start feeling better about it till after my appointment today. After he fixed them, I feel a lot better. He said that he's impressed with how well I'm talking already too.
oh, good. How's the eating though? How's that working?
Today is better, but I always ate too fast anyways, and then my stomach would hurt from eating quick.
Yeah,
So you do when you have dentures, you can't. I mean, you don't have the same like bite force. You can't chew like the
yeah.
same. You have to be careful with your chewing. So you have to just eat slower and tinier pieces. Like I don't think I can bite into a burger ever, but if I
Yeah.
cut the burger, I can
Uh-huh.
eat it. You can, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you figure
chewed
out a way.
Chinese food today perfectly fine, better than I did yesterday.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Hmm.
Wow. Yeah, I want to. I just
Thank you, everyone in chat.
yeah. I
Thanks.
was hoping you could see them.
Well, Sherry, thank you for having me up, but I'm gonna hop off of here. Mr. just got home, and but email me. I hear
Okay.
voices19 at
Okay.
yahoo.com, and I'd love to have you on. And I'm sure Mr. Sherry would love to plan a coffee show on his channel with you as well and talk about summer
Oh,
wells or any
okay.
summer wells in any case that um, that you dig into or you feel connections to. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, I feel connections to a lot of things and a lot of people. So I guess we'll see where it goes.
Hmm. Well,
But
thank you so much for inviting me up.
oh, thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too. Take care of yourself. That was cool, wasn't that? Wow. I'm so happy to have guests on. Mr. Cher, you have a gorgeous new wife. Oh, yes. See, and that's the thing. I want the smile, but I don't want the pain. You know what I mean? I'm a wuss, I guess. But when you know, my teeth hurt, but once they get so bad that you're in pain, a lot of pain, that's when you go to do something, or that's when I go to do something. I got to be a lot of pain because I don't like going to the doctors or getting anything done. 44 people in here. Yay. Welcome everybody. So my panel, I can open for chat if you would like to come up. You're scared too. I mean, it's bad enough getting one tooth pulled, but can you imagine 7? And I've thought, well, what if I just do the top? At least I got more on the bottom, but the ones on the bottom are so bad. One thing I don't miss after healing is the jaw muscle causing me to snap down on my tongue. Oh, no. Wow. I never thought about that one. Well, it was nice to have Cher on. I've had Emma in here, Kat, all of you, and Cher up on the panel. Wow. I must be growing. No, I hope y'all subscribe if you're not already. It's I try to stay pretty calm in here. I have been. I did one that was just the other day, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, he did have wood dentures. Oh, thank you. I didn't do anything, Karen. Says, good job, Sherry. From Karen, I didn't do anything. Yeah, it's so nice to have a nice smile, you know. I look at people's teeth and it people when they smile, they're so much prettier than when they look mean or whatever. And so oh, let's see. 34. I don't know why I keep track how many people's in here. I try to keep track of everything just so I know what's going on. I know I'm starving to death. Have to go find something to eat. You know what I want? A bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich with mayonnaise. I have to go to the dentist. I do. They know what's coming. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I can drop the link if anybody wants to come and talk. Because I don't know what else to talk about. Except the summer wells. There's so much going on with that. A lot of deception. I need to get in my zone and talk to Summer and ask her. Because there's a possibility she could have been gone longer. I don't. We need to find out who's seen her last out of the family, like at the grocery store or somewhere. because the first time, I seen her, she was face down by the water, like up on the bank of the water, in a swimsuit, and it was blue with yellow and white little flower things on it. And I had this feeling of her not being able to breathe, and that Candace was responsible. And I don't know. I could try and ask Summer if if Candace put a pillow over her face or what. But the thing is, whenever I look at that picture, where is that pillow? Where's that pillow? I didn't never seen it. I never seen it under her. Why would they put it under her when she had dry clothes on? Fresh, dry clothes. I don't get that. There's so many things that people are not thinking about. Like that phone. To me, those are red flags. And Hunter's story never wavered until they brought up the picture of her with the milk. That's when it got out of control. And that's when people started getting nervous around that table. So I wonder. Let's see. Marcy, you had COVID twice. Marcy. Oh, thank you, Allison. I love your YouTube channel. I just wanted to say Happy New Year. I hope you have everything you wish for in 2022. So take care and safe. Love from the UK. Oh, I love my UK people. Thank you. Thanks for coming. The same outfit in the truck and a little red rubber boots. It would be cool if you talked to Summer now. Well, every once in a while I get goosebumps all over. And I asked that other psychic that was here that one day if she did that. And she said yes. So and I feel like when I do get that, it is that. I hope it all works out for you. I'll be okay. Just body aches and headache. What's going on, Barb? Or Marcy? Oh, okay. Marcy, remember I was wanting you on Friday. I'll do a live Friday and you can come on and we can talk about, because Friday is filicide. Familicide? That's how you say it? I don't know. Sunday is Spiritual Sunday. Monday is Missing Monday. Tuesday's Twisted Tuesday. Wednesday, Wicked Wednesday. And that's when I'll be doing the, we're going to go over what Chris McDonough gets from his interview with Cher, because he's doing it tomorrow night, and we're going to go over it Wednesday night. So don't forget that if you want to hang out, and we'll talk about whatever we can with Candace, what I pick up. Hi. There's Summer. Oh, my Summer that's in here. Okay. She's a sub. I was really surprised to see Cher in here. Shut up, Cher. I like that picture with the purple curly hair. I like that one that she's got. That was really cool. I thought last Monday was Shanann's birthday. It's today. Happy birthday, Shanann. You know, on her headstone, it says her last name before she got married. I like that. We don't want his name on their marker. Right? I wouldn't. I know. It's almost 7 months since Summer's been gone. Wow. Yep. And she had a little boy running around. I don't know how anybody can do that to their kids. Their own fucking freaking kids. Sorry. Sorry. Their own kids. To get them into that little hole. What he had to do to their bodies. I'll just say that. My thing right now is this girl that's been missing, Harmony. She's been missing 2 years. 2 years. How does a child go missing for 2 years? I mean, I know that they don't have a social media thing to track, or a cell phone to track, or, a job or anything like that, because she's a child. Children are so vulnerable, and that irritates me. It pisses me off, that there's nothing we can do, to protect them more. I don't know. I mean, laws have got to change. That's all there is to it. I mean, to me, if you are around a child, I don't care if you're a neighbor, or I know she didn't go to school yet, so it wasn't a teacher yet. But I feel like if you are an adult and you are around a child, anybody's child, and you see something, you say something, you should be allowed to step in and get something done, not to be ignored. I mean, how many times has CPS went to Dawn and Candace's house? What did they say, like, I don't know, 7 times in a year, or 11 times in a year, or something like that? That's a little too much. And they saw the conditions that these children were living in. And people can be poor, but they don't have to live like that. They don't have to be, I mean, their house was terrible. I mean, mine is right now because I'm trying to pack stuff, trying to pack stuff. Pulling my mouth today. Sorry. 29 reports called on Harmony. Really? So nobody in the family, grandmas, particularly grandmas, not seeing their grandchild for 2 years, at least talking to them, getting pictures of them. I mean, phone calls, nothing for 2 years. Grandma, no. The dad killed her and got rid of her body. That's what happened to this little girl. Allegedly, in my opinion. And allegedly, in my opinion, he killed her. He beat on her before. He beat her to death. That's what happened to her. And he got rid of her body. He buried her. But I don't think that he's or she. He buried her. I know that. He killed her and he buried her. I just don't understand how a child cannot be contacted by a grandmother of all people. I mean, yeah, the mom, but she was on drugs. She was going through treatment and getting clean. And that don't happen overnight. That takes time. So I really can't say a whole lot about that yet. Yeah, a 5-year-old cleaning a toilet with a toothbrush. See, this came from the uncle. Is that right? I believe that information came from the uncle. And he seen it. He reported it. He reported her black eye. So he called at least twice. And he had already lost this little girl to CPS, foster care, got her back. And he kept getting calls on him. Why in the hell did they leave this little girl, or any child for that matter, in his care? No, don't make sense. Does not make sense. The DLR does not look right. That's what Chris McDonough would say. And I'm glad that I watched Chris McDonough, and he said for us to share that video. And I wish that I knew how, so I could share that video with you guys and we could go over these points together. And I am going to have to get somebody, Angela, somebody to teach me how to do this crap. Because it would be so much better if we could actually look at, like me, make me little bitty, tiny, little bitty, and then I could show you the videos. We could talk over them. I think that would be so much better. But I have to learn how to do that. Yeah, they were all addicted to drugs. but that's not their out. It does not matter. I don't care um, if you're doing drugs. Um, that doesn't mean you have to be a bad parent, but most of the time it does, unfortunately. That's how I got my baby. Yeah, they do. They need to start doing their jobs. I mean, they need to get the kids alone, away from their parents, away from their siblings. They need to ask them questions and in a way that a child is going to be comfortable with. Um, you can, if you, these people aren't even trained, I don't think. CPS people are not trained to look at a person's body language to tell if someone is being abused or not, because you can tell by the way they react. It doesn't have to be um, it doesn't have to be bruises and things like that. If you know a person's body language, they need training in that, because it's like Chris McDonough last night. He was watching everybody's body language, what they were doing, how they were sitting, who they were looking at, and what kind of look they had on their face. See, he knows how to do that. CPS does not know how to do that. That's why these kids are being left with people who don't need them. What about this little boy that died in the house, and they left him there, left the other kids there? They didn't want to smell it, so they left. Are you freaking kidding me? And this lady already had issues with CPS. Too much crap. These people are not professionally trained for nothing. And they're watching over our kids. They're telling us that they know better because they work for CPS. Marcy's going to come up here hopefully Friday, because I wanted to do Filicide Friday with Marcy on her friend Shanann Watts and their children. Marcy's been with me for a long time. So I'm planning on that, Marcy. But if you don't come up because you're not feeling well or whatever, and you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. They said it's not going to end well. I would love to hear your chat. Oh. YouTube just announced what? Because I know that Summer's going to be found real soon. But Dawn will be arrested first. I've said that before. Oh, with Harmony? No. Like I said, he beat the crap out of her and killed her. Allegedly, in my opinion. Allegedly, in my opinion. He beat her to death and then buried her. When they find her, she will have broken bones or bones that are healing. Probably, in my opinion, a fractured skull, and I feel like he kicked her in her stomach and ruptured something in there. I don't know, organs. I'm a psychic, not a doctor. But yeah, it wasn't pretty. And he's just being an asshole. He yeah. You cannot believe all the kids and up there. Oh my God. That's crazy. There are so many children in heaven. I mean, it's just full. Yes, I've talked to Don B. As soon as that happened, and I let him know that I downloaded and saved the video if he needed it for court. And I have talked to him, and he has emailed me back. Um, I don't care what he did. Um, I I don't know what he did. I don't know, but um, I think the worst thing anybody can do is hurt a child in an inappropriate manner. That is the worst, lowest, lowest slime ball. Okay. I don't know what Don B did, but whatever you do does not need to be blared all over YouTube by somebody, especially somebody who is supposed to be a Christian. I've never had a problem with Don B. I never have. I mean, I don't think I don't get that vibe from him. You know, when a lot of time and the rules are so screwed up because a lot of times if a man is caught peeing outside, which they do a lot, okay? If a man is caught doing that, he gets put on the list. SO list. I don't like that because out here, there's farms everywhere. You wouldn't believe all the guys that just pee in their field or, you know, it's not like I've seen it. I haven't seen it. But living in the country, it happens. When my son was little, that's how I potty trained him. I let him run around in the backyard naked, well, from the waist down. And I'd have him like pee on a leaf or, stuff like that. That's all I taught him to, um, because they're at the age where they know how to hold it. But um, he shouldn't have to apologize for anything. Oh, he cussed at Molly. So Molly deserved it probably. I don't know what she did, but yeah, it's just exactly. And more children are inappropriately touched by people, generally in the family. I can attest to that. Never happened to me, but it happens. And I've known a lot of it from friends, family, stuff like that, family members. But that's the worst thing you can do. Yeah. Yeah, I like him though. I mean, at least people could give him some money to, for gas because he does a lot of his videos. And doesn't he do them all in the car? Which, you know, that's where he's comfortable. Um, there's a lot of them that do it in the car, uh, do their videos in the car. And Michelle, she does it in the fields and the woods. Um, I listen to her and I watch her dogs. I like that. I like her. She's cool. In my opinion. I like her. But I like my Brits. There's this one guy. God, I wish I knew what his name was. He's an English actor. He's pretty short, actually. Michelle is very smart too. Yeah, she's good. Um, my husband calls him my boyfriend, and he's an actor. I can't remember what he's been in. I just watched one of his movies last night, or yesterday. I can't. God, I'm gonna have to find out. It's gonna bug me. But I like my Brits. My dad said he loved me and my late brother too much. It's all secret after 50. I'm 55. I don't care who knows my age or anything. I love burnt toast. Oh God, she's funny. I haven't seen Trainwreck. Yeah, I watch burnt toast. I mean I have binge watched her. Ugh, I need to quit doing that. Staying up all night watching this stuff. But she's funny. Um and I told her, I sent her an email and said, you need to cover this channel, you know. Um because anytime anybody goes to Prayer Garden and they get on panel, if she doesn't like your chat, she will delete it. But she's into free speech and she would never do that, kick somebody off panel, and her show is whatever it says in the title, that's what it's going to be about, but it never is. Because live streams go sideways. And it's just the way it is. My mom and dad, well, my mom did, but my dad never said he loved us. He never said, I love you. He never gave me a hug. No, nothing like that. Ever. I'm reading chat. I'm sorry. You gotta see Trainwreck. She'll enjoy her videos too. Well, what I don't like is she tries to be Christian and she tries to be, I don't know why she won't show her face. That's so stupid. Nobody gives a crap. I don't know. PG gets people up on her panel, and if they don't agree with her, if they have their own thoughts and their own ideas of anything, she kicks them off the panel. And in my opinion, that's not right. Ugh. You shouldn't do that. I mean, she says everybody has the right to their own opinion. So let them finish. And she talks over everybody. You sent me a super sticker. Oh, thank you. Oh, a new member too. Cat's Eye. Cool. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, Catherine. Oh, that was so sweet. Where is it? I'm going to find it. I think. Well, was I in a trance? I might have been. Where is it? No, I'm not timing anybody out. What's that? Oh my goodness. Let's see. I know it was Catherine Penny, right? I'm looking. I know I saw shares right there. Thank you again, Cher. And then you said, let's see, it's possible that the video first one. Yeah, I seen that one. I'm still looking, Catherine. I went all the way back to the beginning. When did you send it? No, that's not you. Went all the way back to the very, very, very beginning. And I see, I'll show you what I have for Catherine. I can really make it out because it's pink. I love pink. That's my favorite color. And black. I like black too. I used to have all my clothes used to be all black. And I went to my closet and I'm like, I gotta get some color in here. But I can't stand wearing color. I mean, I like pink, but I like to wear black. I don't know why. I'm weird, I guess. Wow. I'm going to show you everything I have. Oh, there's Catherine. There it is. Well, show me. No, I read that one. Okay, there's one. And then I had that one. But that one wasn't a super dicker. I want to give credit where credit is due. Did everybody get Voices Behind the Wall? You read people too. Did everybody get her email address? Or let's see, what was it? I found it. Looky there. See? Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Catherine. Catherine Perry, $5 super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Right after share. Oh, I found it. Yay. Bless your little heart. Thank you so much. I like it when there's more people and we can all get into a good conversation. I don't buy pink shirts when my granddaughter was born. Does that count? Oh, yeah, you did wear one. Okay. Yeah. I have pink shirts. But I tend to always go for the darker colors. I really like neutral colors like browns and tans and darker colors. Maybe throw in a little orange or, I had a real bad habit for a long time of wearing tank tops with like flannel shirts over it. And then when I had to do dishes or anything, I could just take the flannel shirt off, or if I got hot, or if I went somewhere and put the flannel shirt on, and I don't know. I guess I got out of that. It's funny how you get stuck on certain things. Gray is my new black. Yeah. Yeah, I do a lot of gray too. I did a lot of decorating with gray. Well, when I was a little girl, Cat says, I wear red. My auto is red, but I do love red too. Well, when I was a little girl, I'll have to show you the picture sometime. I had this little red dress that I wanted to wear every single day. And it was poofy on the bottom and it was white on the bottom with red roses on the bottom where it was white. And I felt like Dolly Parton in that dress because I grew up watching Hee Haw. So my mom still has my little overalls, my little Hee Haw overalls. Oh, they were so cute. I was only about maybe 3. But I remember when I was 2. My sister can remember back when she was 7 months old, 7 or 8 months old. So that's weird, huh? Hang on. I'm not going anywhere. My damn nose. You grew up watching Hee Haw? Yep, my dad watched that all the time. We didn't have a choice, but it was really cool. But we were the channel clickers, you know. We had to get up and go change. Get up, we'll change the channel. And then you have to move the antennas and all that. Yeah. I remember all that. Turn it up, turn it down. Crazy. Well, you guys, we've been on for 2 hours and 25 minutes. So I guess I'll go ahead and go. Mom, Paul Kettle. I liked, God, I can't remember her name now. And I knew it the other day because I said something about it. Minnie Pearl. She had the price tag on her hat. Yeah. But yeah, that's where I fell in love with Dolly Parton. Oh, and I love Loretta Lynn too. Um, I don't know about Ed Sullivan. I don't think that went at my house. It was more. I think my dad watched Hee Haw to see the girls. I don't know much, but I mean, I know he liked the music, but I know my dad too. So yeah, it's been great. I'm thank you all for the super stickers and the super chat and all that stuff. I love you guys. Thank you for coming and um remember anytime I'm on, you are more than welcome to come up and speak your mind. Um just don't, like take it out on somebody's personal life, Just be kind. I mean, I know people get mad, but that's okay too. My grandpa was obsessed with Lacey Dalton. I like the name Dalton. Oh, well, thank you. Um, but my husband's home, and I mean, not that that matters, but um, anyway, thank you all for coming. I appreciate it, and I will be on Wednesday. What time would be good? We'll find a time. Um, Blessings until we meet again. Oh, thank you guys. I hope I see you Wednesday. I'll put out a post and everything. Okay. You guys have a good night. Bye bye.